loves. It's me, Love Jones. I am back with another one. See what we have in the energy. See if anybody come on here first. I give it a few minutes. Holy Spirit, Archangels, please let me channel messages from the energy surrounding the collective. Spirit guides, ancestors of the highest white light. Only tell us what we need to know, please and thank you. Hmm. Hmm. All right, y'all. So what I'm getting here is, I feel like somebody's silence is helping them win the fight, whatever this is. Whatever it is they fighting against, I feel like winning a fight. It's like you're not even having to say anything. I also see that it's some type of secrets with something here. This could actually be a high priestess who is in the middle of what appears to be this fight for her life. This is not a fight like a physical fight here. This is almost like a mental fight. Like somebody's bringing on some type of mental strife. Adversity here, disappointment. Somebody's disappointed in somebody here. I feel like someone here is disappointed. There's chaos. They're disappointed here in this chaos here. It's like somebody's choosing to not say much, but they are disappointed in whatever this is. I really feel like this is in love. Adversity here. Toil. Disappointment. Somebody's disappointment in whatever this situation, relationship, um, whatever this partnership is or was supposed to be here. This could be a marriage here. Somebody's somebody's walking away from something here. Somebody could be fighting. Um, it may be a high priestess who they're fighting, and somebody is disappointed here. I feel like they are disappointed in whatever situation this is that they have with this other person. So you could be the high priestess, or a high priestess could be somebody else here, but somebody's disappointed in the whole whatever it is that's going on here. I don't know if this is an entanglement, if this is some type of relationship. I do have the marriage card out right here. Somebody could just be disappointed in somebody that they are married to here. My cards and churches, religions here, priesthood. Something could definitely be going on with some type of church, some type of religion. Are you fighting against a church or some type of religion here? Somebody's disappointed here. Somebody, yeah, yeah. So I got three things that indicate this could be a church here. It's always what this gives me when I look at this cross right here. Hey, y'all. I always get the church when I see this high priestess and I see the cross right there. So it could definitely be some type of religion. Doesn't have to be Christianity, but it's definitely some type of religion here. Also, in this card right here, I also get the church because this, whatever this is, where this money is being anchored down at, that stained glass window gives me something that's outside of the church. Upright, this is like material trouble. In reverse, it's like that money is about to fall out. It's being released or something. Somebody could be disappointed in some type of money being released to somebody here. But the money here, the disappointment could be in whatever religious entity. It says priesthood. I mean, I got the high priest right here, high priestess. Somebody could definitely be inside of the church. Whoever this is, either a high priest or a high priestess here. This is somebody you could have been fighting against here. Yeah. Somebody in a church or in some type of church community here could have been holding on to somebody's inheritance here. This is a marriage. Somebody could be married. This is also a card of inheritance here. And I just said with this card being in reverse, what it's giving me is money being released here. And so if somebody was holding on to somebody's inheritance here, it could be about to be released. But from what I see in three different cards, a church could have something to do with this. Some type of religious person or religious facility here, religious entity. Could have something to do with your money being anchored down here. This could be an attorney here. This King of Wands here. Maybe the priest here could be like some type of pastor or something. And so there could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That could be. That could be somebody inside of a church. Play some type of role inside of a church here. It's not just your regular person who goes to church. This is somebody with a position inside the church. They may have had access here. They had access here to somebody's money. And I feel like it could be released. But what I'm getting right here, this card could be either great hatred or great love. What I'm getting right here is somebody hated whatever you did for work. They hate whatever this is that you do for work. So if you do something like me with these tarot cards and you like you know somebody or someone knows you who is a member or some type of person in a special position of power inside the church. So I don't even know how they would get your money, to be honest with you. But it's like they had your money here and they were holding on to it because they don't like what it is you do for work. Somebody hates what you do for work. Like I said, especially if you're somebody who does something like me, because a lot of people inside the church feel like these cards are evil. Mm. So whatever it was that you were doing for work, I feel like the holding of your money was to stop you from moving forward here. Some church, somebody in church or some church could definitely have something to do with your money being held back from you. Because they don't want you to have it, because they don't want you to do whatever this is that you are doing. And they feel like if they can destabilize you, do something to cause some type of instability in your life, then maybe you would take it as God is doing this to you and stop doing whatever it is that you're doing. And so that somebody could be trying to play the hand of God here, trying to make somebody feel as if what they're doing is wrong. So just be somebody who was in their ego here. Weirdness, disgust here. Money. Yeah. These person this person and or people here, I feel like they're disgusted. Not only that, look how they looking at their money right there. It's almost like they wanted to keep it here. They wanted to benefit from it. Thank you, Copper King, whoever that is. Yeah. This that money right here. It's like they were holding on to it somehow. It almost appears as if it may have been in something as it was growing here. It's like they were keeping it for something. I'm also looking here. See this pinnacle right here? This person got this pinnacle from this money. This money does not belong to this person or these people, but they were holding on to it. And not only that, they were able to pinch from it somehow. They didn't get it all, but they were definitely using some portion of this money here. And so this is why it appears that somebody is kind of upset here. They're disappointed because the truth is they wanted this money for themselves. And that's so crazy, y'all. They're looking at your job and they're using your job as an excuse for you to not have what's yours. Um, and the truth is they just want it for themselves. Yeah, it could have definitely been some type of gift or inheritance given to you with this generosity here. Also a card of gifts. It says security. This could have been like some type of trust or something that was left, something definitely that was left to you. And so the religious people here could be like your parents or somebody who had access to whatever this was and just weren't giving it to you. Parent, guardian, somebody here had access to what belongs to you and you weren't getting it. But they were pinching from it, whoever it is. And that's why they wanted to hold on to it for so long. That's why it's almost like they created an issue in order to be able to hold on to your money for whatever reason. But with this card being in reverse, I feel like you're about to get this back, and they disappointed. Upright, this is that money anchored down. In reverse, this is the release of that money here, and that's why they looking like this here at the money, because this is truly what it was all about. And so there's no telling what was said to kind of justify somebody holding on to your money here. Could be parents, doesn't have to be. It could be um, whoever was in charge of giving it to you. It could be some type of attorney here. It could be somebody who works for the court. But somebody was making sure your money was held back, and they was probably telling people it was because of whatever it is that you did for work. Like I said, if it's something like me, they were probably telling people you were evil, that you didn't deserve whatever this is. Like, it's their judgment call. Yeah. Wisdom, discernment, yeah. Prophecy, sacrifice here. You could definitely be someone who reads cards with this. You could be in some type of spirituality with this prophecy, sacrifice, this high priestess, a high priest on one of these cards, the church involved. You could definitely be someone who's in spirituality here. But I feel like you are enlightened here, whoever you are. You are enlightened. You do have the knowledge, the wisdom of certain things here. The whatever this is, it coincides with whatever they feel like, whatever the teachings of this particular religious group are. Um, it doesn't match. It goes directly. It doesn't coincide. It doesn't match whatever it is that they believe in. And so they use that as an excuse to keep your money here. I see marriage, giving honor, modesty here. This is somebody walking away from something here. Whatever it is they said, because they said something here. Whatever it is they said is not true regarding you. And so again, if you do something like me and they felt like what you did was evil, they probably were saying you worship the devil, or you conjure up spirits, or you do some type of voodoo or something here. And that's not the case. This card here, this money card, the way they're looking at that money, this is also a card of innocence here. And so intuitively, I'm getting they were watching that money. They don't wanna let it go. And they had pinched from it at a certain point. Reading the card for what it is, I guess innocence. It's like whatever it is they told, you are innocent here. Somebody may have tried to sacrifice you. They might have said you were some type of false prophet or something. But again, I always like to point out the fact that they crucified Jesus. They didn't believe he was what he was either. They didn't want to believe it. Unfortunately, it wasn't until his death where he made the biggest impact. But we are not Jesus. Um, yeah, and we are protected. Struggle with rival here. Imbecile. That's what somebody is. An imbecile. And you could have been originally struggling with whatever it is that they were doing to you. Because, look, you out here fighting by yourself. There's a lot of people coming at you. It's probably the whole church, a whole group of religious people coming after you. And you're having to fight by yourself. But you weren't by yourself because You have the Most High on your side here. And that's what they lack, because here you have some people here trying to be the judge, the jury, and the executioner. And it's not up to them. It's not up to them to judge you, you know. Judge and ye shall be judged. And so while they are focused so hard on trying to persecute you for whatever it is that you're doing, it's like nobody took a look at themselves here. You pretty much are stealing somebody's money here. And forbid you were outside going through this struggle. Again, outside going through this struggle while they were holding on to your money. Because you would really have to start questioning yourself then, you know. Who is it that you're worshiping, and whatever religion it is that you are backing? Because God wouldn't tell you to steal something from somebody and watch them go without because you don't feel like they should have something, because you're making a judgment call on whatever it is that they're doing. Again, judge and ye shall be judged. Soldier, child here. Somebody's looking back at something. They could just be looking back at this money here, but they definitely reflecting on something here. And so there could have been somebody in some type of, that you could have had somebody, could have a family member who's in the army, and they could be, I don't know, like my family member, you know, when I think of the army, I always think about him. My little brother, who is surrounded by people who are heavily in the church, pastors, preachers, deacons. He married into a family who is heavily in the church. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with it when you know your place. When you know your place. And it is not your place to make judgment calls, to judge people or what it is that they're doing. It's not your place to act as if you are someone's parent and they are a child and take something that belongs to them because you feel like they should be punished. It is not your place to try to play the hands of God. It's not your place. And that's what somebody did here. Yeah. This is definitely, it definitely could be family. Look, 2 cards here are family. Somebody from the past here. Somebody from your past. Could be both. It could be family and somebody here from your past. Take it how it resonates. Somebody learning here. It's like they're in training for something here. Yeah. This is in your destiny here. This is something that you're supposed to have. Success, fortune here, luck, happiness. These are all the things that your life supposed to consist of. But these people weren't allowing you to have that because they holding back on something that's yours. And so they're not allowing you to move forward in this success here, this luck, this happiness. They're not allowing you to experience it because they feel like you shouldn't be experiencing it. But again, that's not their place. If something isn't for you, then God's going to make it be known it's not for you. but it's not for somebody else to make that decision. And so that's what it looks like we have here, y'all. Some church people really involved in something. Could even possibly be some type of soldier here, or some type of official here. Um, I don't have a card that says official, so I always kind of swap out soldiers with someone who is some type of official, someone with some type of authority out in the world. And again, it could be both. It could be all three. You could have family that's a soldier, or a family that's an official that's working with a soldier, or a family that's a soldier who's working with officials who are, also working with people inside a church. The church person and the church people could consist of your family and a soldier and an official. So take it how it resonates for you, but I see all of that here. People in some type of position of power. Look, again, advancement of a military man here. Advancement of a military man. But this is also here a happy outcome, because I feel like whatever this is that you're supposed to have, you're about to receive it, because again, it's yours. They had no right to do what it is that they were doing. No right at all. It's just a personal judgment call that they shouldn't have even made. Look at this arrogance here. Trickery. Fraud. This is what these people were doing. And so they're looking at you, calling you a bad person, but here they are, full of themselves, committing fraud, watching a person go without, having voluntarily taken control over a person's money or assets here, and just left them out without it. I don't even think they didn't even notify you that you had anything here. Yeah, it's people working together here. Somebody working together here. Look at this. Look at this. This could be a parent or some type of mother figure, stepmother, mother-in-law, um, some type of mother figure right here. This could be people working together here. Celebrity could have been somewhere in this, but if not a celebrity, because this is my celebrity card, it could have just been people here working together to keep this money from you. It's corruption. Definitely people in a powerful position here. Corruption. People who are obsessed. People who were trying desperately to cause you some type of ending here. People putting in an extra effort to keep whatever this is that did not belong to them. You got some type of mother figure here. You have military person here. You have the church here. And possibly a celebrity. And if this past card, it could be family or friends, anybody from your past people you've dated, people you used to go to school with, old friends. That past card could have been anybody from your past here. Doesn't have to just mean family. It could mean family or just past people here. But there is some type of mother figure, again, and all those other people that I named. And so this is a group of people working together to try to keep you from receiving something under the basis of they don't like whatever it is you do for work. And it's really none of their business. And that's crazy. It's none of their business at all what you do. No. Since when do we judge people by what it is they decide to do for work? And if you don't like it, then you just don't be around it. You can't take something from somebody because you don't like it. Judgment. Judge and ye shall be judged. I'm trying to tell you. Why? Vengeance. This is a card of vengeance here. Whose vengeance belong to? Vengeance belongs to the Lord. That's who's about to judge these people from what they put you through. Pretty much using what you do as an excuse to try to keep what belongs to you, is what I really feel like this is. And so those people, whoever those people are, because it's a lot of them, y'all. It's a lot of people working together here. They're about to go through some stuff, and possibly even the same things that they put you through. Because again, judge and you shall be judged. You know, who are you to say what somebody isn't supposed to be doing because of what your belief is? Leave people alone. But this is going to be a hard lesson for you to learn, for y'all to learn, evidently, because it's several people here working together. So that's what I have. Look at that. Look what's on the top. It ain't funny. Look what's on the top. I didn't even look over there and see this. Somebody could be going to jail because there was some type of fraud committed here for them to even have gain access to something here. Family setup. Family setup. I appreciate it, Brian. Thank you. But yeah, this was a family setup here. Family working with people here to try to gain access to your money. They didn't want you to have it. And y'all know how people get when it comes to money. It's not really about what's right and wrong, because look at all the wrong stuff they were doing in an attempt to keep it. It's just about money. That's always what it's about. You know, say money is the root of all evil. But you know, it allows people to be who they are, to be exactly who they are. And so if they see a lot of money and they choose to try to steal it, then and that's is what it is. You know, money isn't the evil thing. It's what people choose to do. It's the people themselves. So yeah, you got a bunch of people working together here, creating excuses of why they treated someone the way they did, why they left someone out the way they did, why they acted the way they did, why they committed this fraud here, and tried to steal somebody's money because whatever they did for work wasn't acceptable. But I'm sure in the same token, stealing is not acceptable either. I'm sure from that same Bible y'all reading from, it says something about stealing. And so what makes you think you can do things that aren't acceptable and you're still entitled to have someone else's money here? Competition here. Imitation. That's what was going on. They were in the background trying to compete with you for something that it was never a competition. It doesn't belong to them. It wasn't whoever wins. Let's flip the coin and see where this is going to. It belongs to you. Whatever this is yours. And now they probably in the background fighting about it. Why? Because they already know this. Somebody got to take the fall. So that's what I have, y'all. I'll be back.